bonjour à toute la communauté TBC. Good morning to everybody in the TBC community. My name is Giras Moffo. You call me Moffo. Giras Moffo Giras is the name of which I've been baptized with in the TBC community. It's another great privilege for me to have you this morning on my live broadcast. C'est un immense plaisir pour moi de vous avoir ce matin encore sur mon live broadcast. Hier était le premier, on a eu à avoir les inscrits hier dans la communauté TBC, mais les résultats selon un blog post que l'administrateur a donné ce matin n'étaient pas bons, mais en tout cas, on encourage tous ceux qui ont eu à activer leur compte hier, le 1er octobre, et on espère que ça va continuer au long de cette semaine. Et tout le monde va essayer d'activer son compte au long de ces semaines et ça va permettre à ce que on puisse avancer avec l'objectif fixé. Parce que l'administrateur dit on devait avoir 50 000, l'objectif était 50 000 personnes, mais on n'a pas pu avoir 50 000 sur les 100 000 personnes qui sont entrées dans la communauté TPC depuis les promotions lancées. Hello, good morning to the English community around the whole world. I'm joining my voice to the thousands of voices around the whole world to talk about the realities of TBC. My brothers from the other mother and my community members around the world, I greet you and I tell you welcome to another new edition of live broadcast. And we start this live broadcast by regret because yesterday was the 1st of October and normally according to the objective set admin thought that we have targeted 50,000 activation of accounts, but that was not the case. We had activation that were not up to that number, but admin say what is the problem? What is the problem? What went wrong? So I believe in this live broadcast today, we're going to see if the cement has not yet taken water, or if your cement has indeed been put into water, and is there sand in your cement for you to use it appropriately to cement your foundation in TBC. And this has to do with you and your team. So if yesterday your team never reacted the way they're supposed to react, what is the problem? What is the problem? So what this live broadcast will be all about looking at the problem that made us not to have the 50,000 account activation as taught earlier by the admin of TBC. So this morning we are going to be examining how and what should we do in order to make all our downliners or all our referrers to react as far as 1st of November is concerned. And you know, admin has given a blog post this morning that is so awesome. I wonder we should examine that blog post together because there are other new promotions that the admin of TBC has brought up to the whole community. So I believe we will examine them together and it will permit us to understand more better what we should do to make our cement to be well sticking. I thank you very much, Raza Roman, to have appeared on my live. It's a great privilege for me to have you on my live this morning. I thank you, sir. It's a privilege to have you on my live. And this morning, sir, I will ask you a question. All those who are in the live chat, what made us not to really attain the objective of admin yesterday? Was your cement wet? Was your cement still dry? Did you put sand? Or what should we do that for this month of October we should cement our foundation in the appropriate way, in such a way that admin will permit that will permit admin to attain its objective of 50,000, which will permit the starting of our new blockchain come January 2020. So Raman, if you have something to say as far as that is concerned, you can write in the chat. To everyone that is in the chat, you can do that. It will be very grateful. Donc, pour lancer cette live de façon générale, il y a une question pendant que ça serait la question qu'on va examiner tout au long de ce live. Et que quoi? Pourquoi on n'a pas pu atteindre l'activation des 50 000 comptes tel que prévu par l'administrateur de TBC avant le 1er octobre? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Et comment est-ce qu'on va améliorer cette situation pour avoir le 1er novembre un certain nombre de personnes qui vont réagir en atteignant l'objectif pour qu'on puisse avoir notre blockchain d'ici le d'ici dès janvier 2020. Donc voilà un ensemble de questionnements qu'on va essayer d'examiner dans ce live et on va essayer d'apporter les solutions y relatées et on va voir dans quelle mesure. Donc, je vais partager mon écran. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go to the blog post that the admin of TBC brought out this morning. And that blog post is so interesting, and I want each and everyone that is listening to the sound of my voice, wherever you are in the world, I want you to share with me this blog post, and let's try to understand what admin is trying to tell us with this blog post. So I'm going to this blog post. Let me start with the one that admin gave yesterday. Admin gave this blog post was yesterday. Admin asked us yesterday, monitor your success in cementing your team together. Monitor your success. How? How do you monitor your success? You need to do everything to make sure that your success is on good footing. So, to monitor your success, you need to go to your back office and do a lot of work. Il y a certains jeunes qui passent ici à côté, c'est ça qui fait tellement de bruit. Donc, l'administrateur a utilisé ce blog post hier pour nous dire que quoi, on doit faire notre tout pour rassurer que tous les gens qui sont en bas de nous ont déjà payé leur back office et s'ils n'ont pas encore payé leur back office, comment est-ce qu'on peut les contacter? Et c'est cette mesure que je voulais qu'on examine ce matin par rapport à successivement permettre à toutes les personnes qu'on a inscrites dans TBC de comprendre que quoi, s'ils n'ont pas encore payé leur back office, comment est-ce qu'ils peuvent respecter leur contrat de activer leur compte tous les premiers du mois. Donc, l'administrateur nous a dit, avec le blog post qu'on va examiner ensemble, mais ici, ça nous interpelle déjà d'utiliser les façons pour regarder nos référents et voir comment on peut les permettre de les contacter pour les expliquer le fonctionnement actuel de TBC, qui est que quoi, chaque premier du mois, tous les TBCiens sont contents par rapport à l'activation des comptes. Mais maintenant, sur ce second blog post qui est sorti ce matin, en faisant mon live, je n'avais même pas pensé à ça, mais subitement, je suis tombé sur ça. Cette second blog post, undesirable results lead to opportunities for improvement, c'est-à-dire les objectifs non désirés nous poussent à avoir les opportunités pour accroître de plus. Donc, l'administrateur ce matin nous a montré tous ceux qui ont renouvelé leur compte. Voilà toutes les personnes qui ont renouvelé leur compte. Mais ce renouvellement n'a pas permis d'atteindre l'objectif voulu qui était de au moins cimenter les 50 à 100 000 membres de TBC qui sont entrés ces derniers mois. Donc, l'administrateur, via ce blog post, nous donne les indicatifs et les directives que nous, on devait mettre en place et utiliser pour permettre à tous nos fioles ou à toutes les nouvelles personnes qu'on va les intégrer dans TBC de respecter le 1er novembre. Que le 1er novembre, ici le 1er novembre, on a bien mouillé notre ciment, on a bien mis le sable dans notre ciment adéquatement de façon que quoi, le mixage et le dosage est au complet et que ça permet à tout le monde de respecter l'ordonnancement du 1er novembre du mois prochain. Okay, this live post that admin just gave this morning is showing to us that these are the only people that activated their back office come yesterday, October 1st. And the admin of TBC is trying to tell us that we never attained the objective wanted. This was the objective wanted by admin, that we should do everything possible to have at least 15,000 to 100,000 members, new members that are coming to activate their account. But the only activations that we have are these few that are listed up here. So what went wrong? What was the problem? What was the difficulty, and how can we overcome that difficulty? So to overcome that difficulty, admin magnanimous as usual, admin the father as usual, admin the intelligentsia out of the intelligence has bring us a new method and a new promotion and a new way to go about this situation that was not really acceptable by um, uh, yesterday, the 1st of October. So admin has given us a new stand and we are going to look into that. Donc, pour résoudre ou pour solutionner le problème d'hier qu'on n'a pas pu respecter notre objectif, admin étant génial, étant un génie hors de classe et étant quelqu'un qui comprend la vision et là où on part avec TTC, qui est d'éradiquer la pauvreté dans le monde entier et donner les outils nécessaires aux pauvres pour devenir les gens qui vont utiliser leur droit de naissance et vivre une vie d'abondance et de prospérité. Admin nous a prodigué ces nouvelles façons de faire et il nous a donné encore les astuces pour ce mois d'octobre pour qu'on puisse le 1er novembre atteindre l'objectif voulu et que ça va permettre à nous tous de se réjouir en ayant nos 12,5 dollars et aussi de son côté, admin aller commencer à créer le blockchain qui sera indiscutable pour le bon fonctionnement de la communauté TPC. Donc, je vais essayer de lire ce texte parce qu'elle est tellement importante pour nous tous ce matin et je vais le lire en anglais et comme je vais lire déjà en anglais, je vais expliquer, je vais donner le résumé en français et de là, nous tous ceux qui sont dans mon live, on va essayer d'examiner ça ensemble parce qu'elle est tellement riche d'astuces et c'est les astuces qu'on doit commencer dès aujourd'hui à les mettre en pratique. Donc, faut être attentif et comprendre. Donc, je vais lire d'abord en anglais et je vais donner le résumé en français. Okay, let me read this rich article that admin gave to us this morning and we're going to talk upon it. If there are people invitees on my live, we're going to talk upon it. As you can see by the chart above, admin credits has made a huge difference in our speed of community growth. Before you know it, we will be growing by 20,000 new members a day, then 50,000 a day, then 100,000 a day, leading to millions joining daily, bringing the distribution phase of TBC to a quick end. Since merchants gets the best offer when it comes to getting 100 admin credits a week, many of these new members will be merchants that will take advantage of the passive residual income that comes from Bitcoin bounties. Large passive residual income leads to merchants being comfortable in accepting Quingles for payment for their goods and services. Growth is the answer to all of our concern. So in TBC, growth is the only thing that matters. Dans TBC, à l'instant où on est, la croissance de la communauté TBC, c'est ce qui nous concerne et c'est ce qu'on doit se focaliser sur. Mais comment aller avec cette croissance? TBC nous a dit, ou l'administrateur nous dit d'habitude, je ne vous demande pas d'inventer les méthodes. Utilisez ce que j'ai mis à votre disposition. Si au début, ça ne marche pas, vous continuez à utiliser, ça va marcher. Voici les outils qui nous donnent pour ce mois d'octobre. Comme on n'a pas pu atteindre l'objectif du mois du 1er octobre, ils nous donnent les astuces pour travailler pour le mois d'octobre. Voici les astuces. These are the strategies that admin has given us to work this month of October in order to attain the objective as one check by 1st November. Big announcement. As of October 1st, all active members will get two admin credits a week. Use it or lose it. I believe keeping members engaged weekly with admin credit would be a big improvement over keeping them engaged monthly. So instead of breaking even on November 1st, when paying the admin fee, they can be in profit. There are 5 weeks in the month of October, so that could result in getting up to 10 admin credit to use within the month of October. So admin give us the maths. So if for the month of October, since we have 5 weeks, this will take 12.50 cents, $12.50 times 10 is going to make you $125. Minus $25 of admin fee to pay for your account, you're going to be left with a profit of $100, which is profit. Wow! Magnificent admin. Admin essaie de nous dire que pour ce mois d'octobre, on a 5 semaines. Et à partir d'hier, il a commencé à donner 2 crédits de plus pour tous les membres actifs de TBC. Et ces 2 crédits de plus multipliés par les 5 semaines de octobre vont nous donner 10 crédits pour inscrire 10 personnes. Et en inscrivant ces 10 personnes, on aura quoi? 12,5 $ par personne multiplié par 10 nous donne 125 $. Et dans ces 125 $, on paye nos back-office avec 25 $, on reste avec un profit de 100 $. Donc voilà la possibilité et voilà la stratégie la plus adéquate que la mine nous donne. Use it or lose it means you will get 2 admin credits immediately when you complete payment of the admin fee, even when payment is made by using an admin credit for our newest members. Ça veut dire qu'on n'exclut personne. Même ceux qui sont nouveaux, qu'on va payer le back office avec admin credit, ils auront aussi 2 crédits multipliés par les 5 semaines et ça va leur permettre aussi d'inscrire 10 personnes et de bénéficier. Then you must use both admin credit during the weekly contest period. That will trigger you get 2 more admin credit at the beginning of the next contest period automatically. If you only use 1 credit during a contest period, then you lose the other admin credit when the next contest period starts, because you will only get 2 and not 3. In other words, the admin credits don't carry over from week to week or accumulate. Get 2 admin credit a week, use it or lose it. This new incentive should keep our newest members motivated and engaged, and they stand to have profits to lose if they don't renew monthly. That should help a lot to lock in our growth month over month and provide the needed funds to develop the technology we need to reach mass adoption. So this is it. If you don't use your 2 credits per week for the weekly contest, means that what? From Monday midnight to Sunday midnight, the 2 credit that has been offered to you, if you don't use it, is going to vanish away. And by so doing, it will permit each and every one that comes into the community to do whatever is necessary to make this incentive worthful. Okay, I will stop sharing my screen. Je vais cesser de partager mon écran et je veux, s'il y a les gens dans mon live, on va essayer de discuter ensemble et on va voir ce que l'admin essaie de dire. Bonjour, bonjour à tous. Je vais commencer par le leader Richard. Et je crois que c'est le premier. Et leader Richard, bonjour. Je sors comme ça d'un blog post que l'administrateur a publié ce matin et que ça a tellement d'informations. Quelle est votre compréhension de cette nouvelle méthode pour motiver tous les TBCiens, nouveaux comme anciens, pour ici permettre à leur ciment de bien être en place pour qu'ici le 1er octobre, on fait de la façon que l'administrateur voulait qu'on fait hier en atteignant nos objectifs. Vous avez la parole.
Ok, bonjour, grand leader Moffo. Bonjour à tous les sur hier, comme l'a demandé l'administrateur, et beaucoup ne l'ont pas dit, nous aident à l'atteindre. Nous encourage tout le monde fait appelle tout le monde parce que
Mm.
Il paraît que vous avez un problème de connexion, le leader Richard. On ne vous entend pas clairement, ça se coupe. Il paraît que vous avez un problème. Donc, en ajustant votre micro, on va passer à un autre leader en attendant que vous ajustez votre micro. Big leader, Terashu man, you're welcome to the live broadcast, and we wish that you should give us your take to this new stand. Yesterday was the day that we supposed to have been jubilating a lot, but notwithstanding, we didn't attend the objective the way admin thought it. But this morning, since admin is a magnificent and
These
the
are
genius
women
of
now.
all genius
These are women
has
now.
brought us the opportunity to understand. So, what is your take on these new incentives that admin is putting forth for us to come November 1st to be on target and to do and celebrate according to his wish? Good morning, sir. You have the mic.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Sir Mofi Money.
Yeah.
Good morning to Mr. Yes. And also, good morning to my able friend who has been able to join me to grace your uh, morning broadcast right now, Mr.
Yeah,
Gabriel
we'll bring
Samba.
him.
So,
Bring him. Yeah.
Yeah.
greetings, greetings to
Good morning, bro.
everybody. Greetings to
Yeah,
everybody out there.
morning.
Mhm.
Yes, my take on this is this. I don't know if you are following up with the blog, you will always find out that every day the admin is just so magnanimous. His daily post on the blog will always excite anyone who is of positive view about TBC. Ah, it is a very great news when I woke up in the middle of the night and then I saw that on the blog. Wow. I was like, woo, cementing has not even started because for we have done a little from what we have projected to do on the 1st of October. But nevertheless, the admin in this time now has also by his own self help us to wet our cement with this good news,
Oh, that is
because
good.
this good news simply means that the admin has help us or assist us in wetting our individual cement.
Excellent.
He has gone as far as also soaking those dry cement in which within our community. For those who their cement are very dry, admin has provided the cement and likewise the liquid substance, water, and also the sand itself, so that we will maintain the cement as wet as possible, to the point
Wow.
of helping us to apply this cement. The reason why I say it's helping us to practically apply the cement is by increasing the incentives to our disposals. What I mean by that is the admin has increased on the level at which he issue out the admin credit to all of us, and this is solid news. This is good
Awesome.
news, and this good news will go a very long way in enhancing a massive growth in the TBC community. This is wow. This is awesome. It's beautiful. And so I call upon every Tibetian out there who has been sleeping, who are awake, and who are doing great job. The
Wow.
admin has empowered us with more and more energy, strength, and has provided us with a lot of cement. No one will go dry without cement. No
Oh,
one who is active in the community will go without a cement. If you have been applying and you think that your cement has finished, oh, it's no longer exhausted. Admin has given us now a forum for an unlimited avenue to have access to cement. So please, everybody out there, let us stand up. There is no more chance for we to state our excuses. For those who are coming in newly to have no limit to their wetting of their cement. Their cement as coming in
okay.
into the
Thank you.
TBC community, they have it all. So thank you very much, Mr. Moffo Money. Thank you very much for this live broadcast.
Okay. Terashi, you're a man of word. You said it and you have said it with the words that be, and you have said it with a lot of insistence that the cement has been helped us to be wet. and we need to do everything possible to make it great on November 1st. So I thank you, sir. Your contributions are so awesome. I always like them. They're really mind blowing, and I will always appreciate them. So let's try to see this your new friend, whether he or she can. Mr. Gabriel, welcome to the show this morning.
Yeah,
If you're getting
good,
us, can you try to say one or two things
yeah, good
before we
morning,
wrap
Mr.
up?
Moffo. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to grace this morning broadcast
Wow.
hosted by a great television like yourself.
Thank you
You
very
know,
much. All of us, we
you're
are
welcome.
great. Our voices need to be heard. We need to bring
Yes.
out our voices to the world.
Oh, sure, sure, sure. And you're on track. You're on track,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you.
My only two contribution is just trying to amplify what an admin meant by really cementing our growth. You know, by cementing, admin means we can't just be growing like that. We can't just be growing sporadically. We can't just be growing, going up and up and up without cementing. You know, we must consolidate our growth. We must leverage on our group, and we must cement that growth. You understand? And
Yeah.
at this juncture, I think admin is calling for and reorientation about people who are coming into the TBC community. You know, admin is trying to let us know that now, if you are trying to introduce someone to the TBC community, you need to be as honest as possible, as honest as you can. You need to take your time to educate that person on what he's
Mm,
coming into. And what is he coming into? That person is coming into the life of abundance. You know,
sure.
you need to amplify the mission and vision of TBC, which is eradicating poverty and creating abundance. And admin said before you can register these two prospects, so that they won't just become sitting ducks. You know, sitting ducks means people that
Mhm.
will just come and sit uh, in the community without doing nothing, without contributing their own quota. Admin said, well, we are a team, and each and every person has a role to play. You know, so admin said before you can register someone into TBC community, you need to get a commitment from them first. And what is this commitment? The commitment must be for them to pay their 8 grains of gold at the beginning of every month. That is what admin called cementing. Cementing means
Oh,
consolidating your group, making your group more solid, more stronger. You understand? And
yeah.
you know, a house that is not solid at the beginning, at the foundation, cannot stand. You understand? A house that is not
Yeah, yeah.
solidified at the beginning, TBC is at the foundation stage. Trust me. Forget the fact that we are here 3 years now. We are still at the foundational stage. You are still at the foundation, and those of us at the foundation must endeavor. We must endeavor to
Yeah, yeah.
solidify this foundation in order for it to stand firmly. And how do we do this? We must do this by cementing what we have already built or what we are about to build. And what is that? By getting a commitment from members, that
Yeah.
they will come and enjoy this life of abundance. But every promise has a cost. And what is the cost? The cost here is they must agree to pay their 8 grain of gold at the first of every month. And admin has a target for this. What does admin want from this?
Mhm.
Admin wants a teamwork, and admin said in his consequent blog that we need TBC need to move to our own blockchain technology. A cryptocurrency with a
Mhm.
mission like TBC cannot remain on a third-party blockchain.
Yes.
In order for us to make it mass adoption, we must migrate to our first-class blockchain. A lot of social media out there trying to create their own coins. So have the Telegram coin, have the Facebook coin, uh, donating
Yeah.
tens of millions of dollars in order for them to enhance. And admin is trying to say, in order for us to compete with these big boys, we must shift from getting $1,000 every month to $1 million every month. And that is why
Yeah. Yeah.
admin is coming to us to cement our growth. And admin has made this a lot more simpler. Like my brother Tindi will say, admin is very, very magnanimous, and I used to emphasize that also. Admin has now brought out a new strategy in order for us to further cement our growth by giving us admin credit twice and 2 admin credit a week. You understand? So
Okay.
what more can as the bishop, we don't have excuse. I mean,
Yeah,
wow.
we have no excuse. We have no
We
excuse,
have no
right?
excuse. We have no excuse. The bishops have no excuse. We must come on. Let's get to work. This is our
Yeah.
best try. This is what I call it. TBC must go to the moon. TBC, nobody can do it for us. We, the people, must. TBC is founded on the principle of abundance, and we as TBC must educate people with the mindset with the mindset of abundance. Come on. Anytime you look into your wallet, you need to be encouraged to take the mission of TBC out. You understand?
I
Anytime
get
if you
you,
anytime
right?
you feel discouraged, just go to your wallet, and when you see the amount in your wallet, then that will spring that will create more zeal and enthusiasm in you in order for you to promote TBC to the moon. So admin have provided us with the necessities, the necessary materials, everything we need is right there on the blog. All we need to
Mm-hmm.
do is explore the possibilities that are there. And
Okay. Gabriel, you know the time that we have for this live broadcast is only 30 minutes. So we are already at
okay,
the
all
end.
right.
Your contribution was so awesome. Would like you to come along most of the time and let's share this idea together and let's try to motivate ourselves because this is auto motivation. As we are sharing like
Yes.
this, we are setting our minds on action. And once we are out there, we will say it without fear of personality, and the message will go through, and we will make everyone to be assured and be up to date with what admin
Mhm.
want us to do in the community. So, guys, it is really interesting that we should share this gospel, share it to those who. So there is this statement that I love about this blog. The six SW. Some wound, some wound, some will, some wound, and so what? Next, some will, some wound, and so what? Next, so people that understand and know what TBC is for them, as you have just explained, will stick to the vision and will keep on carrying it forward. So I think on this note, if Terashu does not have one last word, 1 last minute is left for us. Terashu, can you conclude that last minute for us? Let's conclude this edition.
All right, thank you very much. Please, we ought to, we TBCians out there, every member of the TBC community ought to show appreciation to the TBC admin. Now, how can we now show this appreciation? It's not by making phone calls, it's not by telling him thank you. But appreciation is not really what you only utter. Appreciation is how you feel within the act, within the heart. Because if you should feel anything within the heart is practical. So when you have it within the heart, that's only when you put it into action. So if you have
Ooh.
it in the heart, actually, then practical is the only thing for you to show it. So let us go out there and practice how to show thank you, how to say thank you to the TBC admin. Thank you very much, Mr. Moffo Money.
Thank you very much. Let's go and carry the action out. Saying thank you by doing the work that is being demanded. So thank you very much, guys. It's a pleasure having you on my life. Tomorrow is another date, and same time, same place. We are going to have another new edition. So stay safe. TBC is your birthright. TBC is my birthright. So
Peace.
let's share with love and respect. Have a nice day. Peace.
Yeah,
All right.
peace.
Peace.